Welcome
to Caitlyn and Jenna's Magical Math Adventure.
Today, we will be discussing domain and range, how to find them, and their importance in math.
To begin, we should know how to define domain and range. Domain is all of the possible x values or inputs for a function. Range is all the possible y values or outputs for a function.
We will start with a fairly simple equation, x plus 4 squared minus 7 equals y. First, we should graph it. Now we can see domain and range. We see that domain is infinitely positive and negative. To write this, we use the symbols greater than, less than, or equal to. And for domain, we represent it like so. Range, however, is more complicated. We know that it is infinitely positive, but it can be no less than -7. So we write it like so.
Our next example is slightly more challenging. The equation x minus 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 25. We will begin by graphing it. It is a circle, so the domain and range are easily seen. The domain is written like this, and the range is written like so.
Our last equation is quite complex. It is 2 divided by x equals y. Let's begin by graphing it. There are two asymptotes for this graph, x equals 0 and y equals 0. X is more than 0 and less than 0. Same for y. So that shows our domain and range for this complex graph.
That brings us to the end of our lesson. Now hopefully you have learned how to write out domain and range correctly and interpret the domain or range of graphs and equations.
Thanks for watching!
See you next time on Caitlyn and Jenna's Magical Math Adventure.